I've been working off a Guitar Center desk for the whole time I've been producing music, for at least 6 to 8 years. And it was a great desk. It was fine. It wasn't very wide though, and it was pretty deep, but I wanted more width.
It's just small.
And I thought it'd be really interesting to have a sit to stand, if possible. Now the problem with a sit to stand is, if you're standing and the speakers are on stands off the side, the speakers don't go up, so you're not really able to listen to the speakers because they're not at your level anymore. So I decided to look up, see if there was any kind of desk mount speaker stands. And to do this, I was also going to have the monitor mounted to the desk, and all the cables were going to have to be able to go up and down with the desk. I was also going to need a desk that was sturdy enough that it wouldn't wobble too much, and most of the sit-to-stands I found were two-legged. But fortunately, I found Uplift Desk, which has a 4-leg sit-to-stand desk. This was going to be way sturdier and provide enough strength to hold everything that I wanted to hold on the desk. So as I was looking at the different wood options on their website, I thought maybe it would be cool to make my own desk. And this was me biting off more than I could chew, because I had never really done much woodworking before this. But I talked to some friends of mine who were into it, and they said they'd help. And so I decided, let's just try to build a desk. So I went to a wood store here in Orange County called Austin Lumber. So here we are, quarantine people. I am with my friend Cordell, who's gonna help me build the studio desk. And we just got crazy news about this wood. You know what, let me take this off. I think we're okay outside. We came 2 days ago and said, you know what, let's put it on hold. We don't have to get it today, but let's put it on hold. And the guy in there just told us that someone came in yesterday asking about it, took all the rest of the zebra wood, and if we hadn't put it on hold, this would be gone. So it was meant to be. Makes me even more excited about using it. I took him home, and for the next month or so, I would begin trying to figure out how to turn this into a desk. I have that in slow motion. But I also thought it'd be cool if I got enough wood to make a coffee table as well. And then I tried to get real crazy, and what if I made a river table? I sanded it down, and then we built a frame to put it in so that we could pour the epoxy in between. We even kind of torched it at one point, but it got pretty hot and started flaming. Why are you doing that? So editor Dave here, there was a lot that went wrong in the coffee table process. First, it was like, is the top side of the epoxy gonna look better, or is the bottom side, because they both had issues. Turns out the back is much more flat. The silicone makes a groove, so now we're digging that out. We're gonna fill in the groove. Then it was like, I didn't want to sand it because it looked so clear. This is where we're at after the second pour. We're hoping we don't even need to sand it. But I realized I should probably sand it because it's really not flat. So once it was sanded and epoxied, we just needed to sand it some more, put some tung oil on it. When you apply that tung oil, the finish just comes out. This thing's pretty shiny. Is that even real? All right, team. The final screw in the coffee table is complete. The feet are on. Time to flip this business over. Oh. Wow. It's a good height. That's nice. I did it. Okay. It's here. So after the coffee table experience, I wasn't sure I trusted myself with the desk. We tried the electric planer. It just It didn't quite do.
Get this.
It didn't quite plane it. So I ended up taking the 3 pieces of wood that would become the desk and got an estimate that was really reasonable to put it all together and sand it and flatten it and everything. And so when I came back a few days later and got it, I was amazed at how seamless it was. Woo! Just picked up the wood from Genelec. It is in one piece. So you literally couldn't tell where the wood had been joined together because the pattern just looked like it continued. So then I took it home, sanded it, same thing, put tung oil on it, and again, it looked amazing. Let's get some different angles. There it is. Still got 2 little pieces that I'm thinking about making shelves out of, but let me know if you have any other ideas. I was thinking maybe a side table as well, maybe something completely different. Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, it was a cool process and a good learning process, but I kind of need a break from woodworking for a while. One thing that I knew that I wanted was not having the classic gray foam on the walls. Dun, dun, dun. And I knew this was going to help with the vibe. And so I looked online and I found this company called GIK Acoustics. It's an amazing company. They have all these cool designs and I thought, man, let's get one of the ones that has the wood on the front and then the acoustic treatment behind it. Oh, look what came in the mail. What the actual crap? The Lionheart Studios, baby. We open for business. But I also wanted to cover some of my old acoustic treatment to match, just so I could use it without having to pay tons of money to finish out the room. So I found the fabric that's used in my acoustic panels from GIK and bought a big roll of it and covered my old acoustic treatment in it so it matched. I got the couch and the chairs from Wayfair, really affordable, really good. Another fun purchase was this rack for the Kemper. I have this Kemper, but I didn't really want it to be setting on anything, and I have a tweed amp, and so I found on, I think, Amazon, a tweed Kemper case. It's technically just a rack mount that's 3 or 4 units high that holds the Kemper. And then I also wanted everything to be super easy to control. I wanted it to be plug and play. I just got a new 2019 MacBook Pro, spec'd out, pretty hardcore. It's my main rig and I love it, and I use it on the road, and I wanted it to just be plug and play. So I saw on YouTube where you could actually plug in a laptop with one Thunderbolt cable and get all of your stuff working off that one cable. Power, displays, audio interfaces, USBs. So I got the CalDigit hub. It's got like every kind of input you would ever need, including Ethernet. With that, I was able to think of a way to get the audio interface to plug in, to get all the USB, all the other stuff, the display, and the power with the one cable. Also got this really cool skin for my Audio Technicas. They have it on D brand. Also have the same, it's actually zebra wood is the type of skin. So I thought it was appropriate that it matched the desk and the coffee table. Even got one for my AirPods. Tiny little zebra wood. So the lighting in here, I knew I wanted Edison bulbs. I wanted that cool modern feel. But I can actually control all of the lights in here with my voice using the Google Home. Again, if I'm filming a shed session, I don't want to be going around flipping lights on and off. So literally every light in here is remote controlled. For instance, turn on the lights. Turn on the key.
Got it. Turning 2 outlets on.
Turn on the vibe.
Got it. Turning on 4 lights.
That's super convenient because then I can literally control all the lighting from wherever at any time, and it's super customizable. I got these Genelec speakers that I've been dreaming about for a long time because they have a thing where they actually compensate for the room. since I wasn't making this room 100% soundproof, I was gonna need to be able to correct for the different frequencies in here that might resonate too loud. So these speakers are amazing, and the first time I turned them on, I almost cried, as well as an 8-channel Apollo interface to expand my I/O so that I can record a full band in here if I need to, but I can also have my keyboards plugged in at all times and ready to play, as well as the Kemper, as well as my little microphone here, as well as the mics over there. As you can see, it's all built around speed and efficiency because I don't want anything between me and the process. Got the fiddle leaf tree to set the vibe, but since I travel sometimes, I wouldn't want something I had to water, so this is a fake tree, but it looks super good. Got the wallpaper from Society6, a really cool website, and actually it's kind of like the secret little icing on the cake that I got really lucky finding, because not only does it have the color of the couch and the color of the acoustic panels, but it's also got the leathery brown of the coffee table and the leather chairs. And it's just the perfect vibe for the backdrop, so that when I'm filming someday in here, I'm doing shed sessions, I can get that in the background if I want to. I think that's gonna be really cool. I got these key lights, which just came in actually this week. The key lights are amazing for filming stuff like this. I'm gonna be able to put them in different spots when I live stream. Really gives me a lot of flexibility to film in the day or at night. So pumped about how this place turned out. It's not completely done. I'm still gonna be renovating and changing things as I continue working out of this place, but it is by far the best setup I've ever had.